Om. Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tavatre Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. Om Nigamakalpatarorganitam Phalam Sugamukadamrutadravasambhitam Pivata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhavukaha Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeet. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Yonta Pravishya Mama Vachamimam Prasuptam Sanjeevayatya Kila Shakti Dharaswadhamna अन्यांश हस्तचरण श्रवणत्वगादीन प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तभ्यम् ओम समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो शास्त्रेभ्यो नमो नमः। ओम परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षे सूतमहामुने शौनकादिऋषिभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो प्रह्लादादि भक्तजनेभ्यो मत्स्यदेवतारेभ्यो आदित्यदेवताभ्यो नमः। श्री दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय ग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री आदिपराशक्ति महात्रे नमः। माता पितृदेवताभ्यो नमः। आदिशंकराचार्यवर्यादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। ओम समस्तगुरूणां देवतानां परब्रह्मणः श्रीकृष्णपरमात्मनः अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोदसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणे इतिहास उक्त भागवत अनुग्रह दर्शन अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृते पुनरुत्थान जागरण व्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशांति कल्याण एकदा प्राप्त्यर्थं समस्त सनातन स्थापक भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासूनां च बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निवारण द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशमस्कन्धस्य द्वादशस्कन्धस्य पारायण मध्येन वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. Friends, let us be starting our beautiful sadhana of 2 hours, wherein we sit as much as possible in the sadhana mudra comfortable to us, wherein we bring our manaha pranaha shakti into the work we are doing. With the prana shakti we enjoy chanting of Bhagavat Mahapuranam. With mana devotion and ekagrata we try to listen what is said. With buddhi we try to understand what is said there and try to also grasp the essence. And let the ego here become a humble, simple servant of the Lord, devotee of the Lord, as well as jignasa of Bhagavan. Let these 2 hours, anyway, which we are spending out of our 1 day of 24 hours, 1/12 of the day, be fully utilized by doing all these things, which alone is called sadhana. While doing so, Bhagavan's Mahima we try to discover everywhere. To that Mahimanvita Bhagavan, we try to surrender totally. Let us see how much we can do again by the grace of Bhagavan, Krupa of all the Rishi Muni only. In the 3 topics today, first we chant Bhagavatam, the 11th skandha, 41st, 10th skandha, 41st chapter, where Bhagavan Krishna entered Mathura. Akururaji is sent. Now Krishna Bhagavan moves into Mathura Nagari with his all Gopa Balakas to see the beauty of Nagari. In 7-8 slokas, the beauty of the Nagari is described. Then one after the other, Bhagavan does his Leelas. In this chapter, the Rachaka he eliminates. Thereafter, the Malakara he does the Anugraha. 3 people he blesses here. And most beautiful it is there, the Prarthana of the Malakara, the maker of the garlands to the Lord, is so good it is. Very, very beautiful to us. For us, useful to us. After that, we'll have our continuation of study of 12th Skandham. Today we'll continue. Some more Durgunas of Kali are told. Bhagavan also tells Shukadevji solutions to protect ourselves from this Kaliyuga, though we are here now. Then we take up our Adhyatma Ramayana Shastram. Yesterday we concluded Bhagavan's teachings to Lakshmana. One last sloka once more we'll see little. Then we enter into the fifth sarga, the Shurpanakadi, all those stories come. So let us start the first one, chanting of Dashamaskandha, Ekachatvarimsha Adhyayaha, from where we left yesterday, that is 17th mantra onwards, wherein Sri Krishna tells to Akkururaji, who invites him with the brother and all Gopas to stay, that I'll come, but after finishing this job of finishing this uncle who is becoming tyrannical to all the Yaduvamshasthas. That's how from there we start. Chant from 17. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavata Mahapurana Shastram Parayanam Dashamaskandha Urvardha अथ एकचत्वारिंशोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच आयास्ये भवतो गेहम् अहम् आर्यसमन्वितः यदुचक्रद्रुहं हत्वा वितरिष्ये सुहृत्प्रियम् श्रीशुक उवाच एवमुक्तो भगवता सोऽक्रूरो विमना इव पुरीं प्रविष्टः कंसाय कर्मावेद्य गृहं ययौ अतापराहणे भगवान् कृष्णः सङ्कर्षणान्वितः मथुरां प्राविशत् गोपैः दिदृक्षुः परिवारितः ददर्श तां स्फाटिकतुङ्गगोपुर द्वारां बृहत् हेमकवाटतोरणां ताम्रारकोष्ठां परिखादुरासदाम् उद्यानरम्योपवनशोभशोभितां सौवर्णशृङ्गाटकहर्म्यनिष्कुटैः श्रेणीसभाभिर्भवनैरुपस्कृतां वैडूर्यवज्रामलनीलविद्रुमैः मुक्ताहरिद्भिर्वलभीषु वेदिषो जुष्टेषु ज्वालामुखरन्ध्रकुट्टिमेषु आविष्टपारावतबर्हिनादितां संसिक्तरत्यापणमार्गचत्वराम् प्रकीर्णमाल्याङ्कुरलाजतण्डुलाम् आपूर्णकुम्भैर्दधिचन्दनोक्षितैः प्रसूनदीपावलिभिः सपल्लवैः सवृन्दरम्भाक्रमुकैः सकेतुभिः स्वलङ्कृतद्वारगृहां सपट्टिकैः तां सम्प्रविष्टौ वसुदेवनन्दनौ वृतौ वयस्यैर्नरदेववर्त्मना द्रष्टुं समीयुः त्वरिताः पुरस्त्रियः हर्म्याणि चैवारुरुहुर्नृप उत्सुकाः काश्चिद्विपर्यग्धृतवस्त्रभूषणाः विस्मृत्य चैकं युगलेष्वथापराः कृतैकपत्रश्रवणैकनूपुराः नाङ्त्वाद्वितीयं त्वपराश्च लोचनम् अश्नन्त्य एकास्तदवास्य सोत्सवाः अभ्यज्यमाना अकृतोपमज्जनाः स्वपन्त्य उत्थाय निशम्य निःस्वनं प्रपाययन्त्योर्भमपोह्यमातरः मनांसि तासाम् अरविन्दलोचनः प्रगल्भलीलाहसितावलोकनैः जहारमत्तद्विरदेन्द्रविक्रमः दृशां ददच्छ्री रमणात्मनोत्सवं दृष्ट्वा मुहुः श्रुतमनुद्धृतचेतसस्तं तत्प्रेक्षणोत्स्मितसुधोक्षणलब्धमानाः आनन्दमूर्तिमुपगुह्य दृशात्मलब्धं हृष्यत्वचो जहुरनन्तमरिन्दमाधिं प्रासादशिखरारूढाः प्रीत्युत्फुल्लमुखाम्बुजाः अभ्यवर्षन् सौमनस्यैः प्रमदाबलकेशवौ दध्यक्षतैः सोदपात्रैः स्रग्गन्धैरप्युपायनैः तावानर्चुः प्रमुदिताः तत्र द्विजातयः ऊचुः पौरा अहो गोप्यः तपः किम् अचरन् महतु या हि एतावनुपश्यन्ति नरलोकमहोत्सवौ रजकं कञ्चिदायान्तं रङ्गकारङ्गदाग्रजः दृष्ट्वा याचत वासांसि दौतान्यत्युत्तमानि च देह्यावयोः समुचितानि अङ्गवासांसि चार्हतोः भविष्यति परं श्रेयः दातुस्तेनात्र संशयः स याचितो भगवता परिपूर्णेन सर्वतः साक्षेपं ऋषितः प्राहः भृत्योराज्ञः सुदुर्मदः ईदृशान्येव वासांसि नित्यं गिरिवनेचराः परिदत्त किमुत्वृत्ताः राजद्रव्याण्यभीप्सथ याताशु बालिशामैवं प्रार्थ्यं यदि जिजीविषा बध्नन्ति घ्नन्ति लुम्पन्ति दृप्तं राजकुलानि वै एवं विगत्थमानस्य कुपितो देवकी सुतः रजकस्य कराग्रेण शिरः कायादपातयत् तस्यानुजीविनः सर्वे वासः कोशान् विसृज्य वै दुद्रुवुः सर्वतो मार्गं वासांसि जगृहेच्छुतः वसित्वात्मप्रिये वस्त्रे कृष्णः सङ्कर्षणस्तथा शेषान्यादत्तगोपीभ्यः विसृज्य भुवि कानिचितो ततस्तु वायकः प्रीतः तयोर्वेषमकल्पयतु विचित्रवर्णैः शैलेयैः आकल्पैरनुरूपदः नानालक्षणवेषाभ्यां कृष्णरामौ विरेजतुः स्वलङ्कृतौ बालगजौ पर्वणि वसितेतरौ तस्य प्रसन्नो भगवान् राधात् सारूप्यमात्मनः श्रियं च परमां लोके बलैश्वर्य स्मृतीन्द्रियं ततः सुदाम्नो भवनं मालाकारस्य जग्मधुः तौ दृष्ट्वा स समुत्थाय ननाम शिरसा भुवि तयोरासनमानीय पाद्यं चार्घ्यार्हणादिभिः पूजां सानुगयोश्चक्रे स्रक्ताम्बूलानुलेपनैः प्राहनः सार्थकं जन्म पावितं च कुलं प्रभो पितृदेवर्षयो मह्यं तुष्टा ह्यागमनेन वाम भवन्तौ किल विश्वस्य जगतः कारणं परम् अवतीर्णा विहांशेन क्षेमाय च भवाय च न हि वां विषमा दृष्टिः सुहृदोर्जगदात्मनोः समयोः सर्वभूतेषु भजन्तं भजतो रवि तावाज्ञापयतं भृत्यं किमहं करवाणि वां पुंसोऽत्यनुग्रहो ह्येष भवद्भिर्यन्नियुज्यते इत्यभिप्रेत्य राजेन्द्र सुदामा प्रीतमानसः शस्तैः सुगन्धैः कुसुमैः माला विरचिता ददौ ताभिः स्वलङ्कृतौ प्रीतौ कृष्णरामौ सहानुगौ प्रणताय प्रपन्नाय ददतुर्वरदौ वरान् सोऽपि वव्रेचलां भक्तिं तस्मिन्नेवाखिलात्मनि तद्भक्तेषु च सौहार्दं भूतेषु च दयाम्बराम् इति तस्मै वरं दत्त्वा श्रियं चान्वयवर्धिनीं बलमायुर्यशः कान्तिं निर्जगाम सहाग्रजः इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे पूर्वार्धे पुरप्रवेशो नाम एकचत्वारिंशोऽध्यायः। Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. While chanting, while listening meaning only, we try to see consciously our mana buddhi, how much of understanding they have about the glory of Lord, the beauty of Lord, the divinity of Lord, the kindness and compassion of Lord. Accordingly, how much we are able to become closer to the Lord in that bhakti, prapatti, sharanagati, samarpana, ityadi at this very moment, along with prayers to bless us with all these great bhakti, jnana, ityadi only. This is how let us not be in the Muda Bhumika of Nidra or Kshipta Bhumika of not knowing what is happening or Vikshipta Bhumika of distraction. Let us have the Ekagra Bhumika that we are studying Bhagavatam, in which Sakshat Krishna Leelas we are listening. And let us, by doing the Krishna Bhakti, do the Nirodha of the Vrittis of the Chitta. Thus, the Krishna alone is our Sarupa. Find the Avasthanam in that. Yesterday we saw when Akruraji with so much of devotion asked, "O Lord, come to my house." Bhagavan, what did he say? Sri Bhagavan Vacha, Ayasye Bhavato Geham Aham. Definitely I will come to your house. Arya Samanvitaha, with my elder brother. Yadu Chakra Druham Hatva. But after finishing that Yadu Chakra Druha, the Yadu Vamsha ka Druha karne wala, Yadu Vamsha, Vasudeva Santati, he was killing all of them. To that fellow I'll kill and then I come. Vidarishe Suhrut Priyam, and all you and your Suhruts are there. People, you and your relatives who are so Suhruts to me, I'll give Priyam by visiting. So what it shows for us is, when we pray to God and Gurus to visit our homes, then finding our real deservability, at right time they visit our house. And we all must know, when the Gurus, Mahatmas visit our house, all the sadhanas, bija starts happening, all the dushtata starts going away. So heart in heart pray. Let my house be filled with the Rishi Muni Sangha all the time, the Bhakta Sangha all the time, the Devatas all the time. And that alone is the way. Arrival of them is the only way by which the Kali with all its doshas or the all samsara karanas of durgunas and avidya can go away from our vyavahara or pravartana, also from our own heart. Think about it. May all the Rishi Muni Guru Devatas come to my home, my heart, and bless me that all non-positivity goes away. So Bhagavan gave assurance. But Akrura thought, Abhi Bhagavan ko le jayenge. But Bhagavan said later, so even that much gap he couldn't tolerate, so he feels bad immediately. So what happened? Sri Sukaji now tells, Eva Muktaha Bhagavata. When he was told like this by Bhagavan, Saha Akruraha, Akruraji Vimana Iva. Not was so happy that he'll have to leave the Lord and go. Purim Pravishtaha, entered Mathura Puri. Then Kamsaya Karma Avedya went and told the Kamsa, as you told, sir, I brought Krishna and all, they are staying there. Having said so, Gruham Yayau, he went to his house. Then what happened? Atha Mangalavachakam, because the Mathura Leelas are starting. Avarahane, that evening time only, without much delay. He just unloaded everything. Then he is active, dynamic, no need of tiredness or rest and all. Avarahana Samaya means around that 4:30. He went to Bhagavan Krishna along with Sankarshana. Anvitaha Mathuram Pravishatu entered. Only not these two. Gopaihi Parivaritaha with all other Gopas who have come to see the town only. So Didrukshuhu to see the entire Mathurapuri's beauty. They are only in that cow sheds and in that Vrindavan and Gokula. In those small little hutments they stay. Here are big buildings. Wonderful. So the description of all Mathura Nagari comes in these 5-6 slokas. So they are very rich people, lot of wealth, lot of modernization of many activities, many constructions was there even then. तब था इसलिए उसको देखकर काव्य करते करते even now also we are able to make everything beautiful. So Dadarsha Isa Tam Mathura Purim. How was that? Spatika Tunga Gopura Dwaram. So Spatika Tunga Gopura Dwara. So Tunga means very tall, and Gopura, these Gopuras are there, made with a Spatika, as fresh and as bright as that. And the Dwaram with all the entrances of every house. So then Bruhat Hema Kavata Toranam. So big Kavata, the Kivad jo kehte hain, made of the gold, and beautiful Toranas also are there to every of the houses there. Tamra Ara Kostam. And all the Koshtagaras are made with the Tamra, the copper. Parikha Dura Sudam. Around every house there is a Parikha. Agartha Parikha matlab Kudai, the digging, so that nobody should enter from any other direction. Only from the main door they should come. In this way, that was there for protection. We make a compound wall. They used to dig earlier so that the snakes also want to go. Even other Shatrus also want to go. Even Ravana's Lanka, every one of them, ये जो दरिया बनाकर चारों तरफ वो पूरा खोद के रख के कोई पानी डालते हैं और कुछ करते हैं, so that no outsiders enter. That was the house everyone. Then Udyana Ramya Upavana Shobhita. Udyana and Upavana. Vana is big jungles. Upavana is jungles, but not as dense as the earlier ones, but they are outside the town or town natural. Udyana is the deliberately made beautiful parks or gardens. So beautiful parks or gardens and the Upavanas are there around entire Mathura Nagari. So beautiful. Krishna and Balarama, all of them were moving and visualizing and enjoying. Then Sauvarna Shrungataka Harmya Nishkutaihi. So in the big buildings, so mein Harmya means at the top, what is it? The Chatbo Chaite hai, Sauvarna Shrunga. The Shrungas are made out of the gold. Shreni Sabhabhir Bhavanair Ubaskutam. So beautiful Bhavanas in Shreni, in a beautiful sequence, they are made like big colonies we see in today's world. Vaidura Vajra Amala Neela Vidrumahi. Vaidiro se Vajro se, the Neela Vidrumadi Maniyo se, Mukta Harit Bhim, Motyo ke Dwara bhi, lot of malas are made, Valabhishu Vedishu. All the Valabhis where people sit during night times just to bask in the moonlight. Vedishu is places where any of the communal programs happen, some dance program, all that. So वो जो कहते हैं ना stages वगैरह, they were there. Then Jushteshu Jala Mukha Randra Kuttimeshu. Jala Mukha Randra Kuttima. So in different of ventilators or the windows, all of them Avishta seated. What? Paravata Barhi. Paravata is pigeons. Barhi are the peacocks. So Naditam, they are making their beautiful sound. Maybe in all other, even other birds, etc. Samsikta Ratyapana Marga Chatvaram. So Samsikta, well properly watered, Marga, the paths, Ratya, the highways, then Chatvaram, the squares, etc. Everyone, because Dhanuryaga is going to happen, and in general also, though Kamsa the Dushta is ruling that kingdom, and yet people have do Alankara of their own houses, either by their choice or by his orders, like any big towns, posh localities, how beautifully they are managed like that. Then Prakirna Malya Ankura Laja Tandulam. Everywhere beautifully the flower garlands are there. Ankura, the tender leaves, Laja, jo rice se jo bante hoye, Tandulam, all of them are expressed. So everywhere they are all called Mangala Dravyas. Then Apurna Kumbhaihi, Purna Kumbhas there, Dadi Chandana Ukshitaihi, and Dadi Chandana sprinkled everywhere with the mantras as the welcome to the Devatas, etc. Prasuna Deepavalihi, there is Prasunavali, Deepavalihi, beautiful garlands in sequence, even the Deepas also. Then Sa Pallavaihi, so to that Pallavas, the tender leaves. So then Savrunda, Savrunda means Guche Guche. The Ramba Akramukaihi Saketuihi. Rambha means the kele ka पेड़, along with the वो केले in गुच्छों में, along with akra means वो जो वो पान वगैरह में खाते हैं ना, whatever you call supari. Saketu bihi, all of trees were kept and big big jhandas were there. So alankruta dwara gruham, every house and its dwara are beautifully alankruta sapatikaihi with all the what do you say, the compounds, etc. Then tam sampravishtav, to that beautiful Mathura Nagari, these two, Krishna Balarama entered. Vasudeva Nandanau, children of Vasudeva, Vrutau Vayasyaihi, along with his friends, Naradeva Vartmana, they are in the marga of that Naradeva comes. Highway they are walking. Dharna Varna Kuch Nahi. Drashtum Samayu Tvarita Purastriya. News has reached all the Purastris who have already heard about Bhagavan Krishna, his Leelas, his Saundarya. Bhagavan in the Manushya Rupa, the moment they heard, they came running, all of them wanting to see him. Then Harmyani cha eva aruruhu, hen rupa utsukaha. With so much utsukata, that surprise or the joy, excitement, they boarded or climbed their own floors. Harmyani means chat vagara upar chadkar, they wanted to see Krishna. Then Kashchit, some of them, Viparya Dhruta Vastra Bhushanaha. In that hurry, they just wore the dress ulta pulta. Because भगवान का दर्शन कितने बार होगा, कब होगा, क्या पता, वो तो फर्स्ट टाइम आ रहे हैं. Is it not? Excitement it is, divine. You know, we have lost all these joys nowadays because of getting lost only in our own choice of worldly things. Bhagavan, Sadhu, Santa, Vajana, Satsanga, Kirtana, all these utsavas always are required to keep our mind intact towards divinity. So they were all excited. So they were like that. Then Vismrutya cha ekam yugaleshu athaparaha. So some of them, out of two things, one only they were wearing. What are they? Kruta ekapatra, savada ekanupuraha. So कोई एक ही नूपुर पहना पाँव को, कि एक ही कान का कुंडल पहना. So in that way, they were in a hurry. इतने में भगवान चले गए तो this should be our life also. Before the life oozes away from this body, we should be excited day in and out in doing all our sadhana so lavishly, so aggressively, so dynamically, that when we look back, we should have a celebration feeling that yes, I have not wasted my time, I have spent it in Bhagavan's Smarana. They were all doing this alankarana throughout the day, throughout life, till Bhagavan came. The moment Bhagavan came, nothing important, go and see Bhagavan. ये सब लक्षणों से हमको सीखना है. हमारे जीवन में भी कैसे बदलाव लानी है, how we have to come out of the tamoguna of useless nidradi, rajoguna of the indulgences, and Shuddha Sattva guiding the dynamic rajoguna to do all the God related upasanas. ऐसे हमका जीवन बदलना है as soon as possible, as much as possible. At the most, what will happen? We will die. Anyway, we are going to die. How can we just without doing any of aggressive sadhanas? So from these gopikas of Vrindavana or the threes of Mathura, what we have to see is their sense of urgency to have Bhagavan's darshan. For that, they are ready to forego everything. Generally, though, women are meant for their decoration. You all know when you have to take them to a party, 3 दिन बाद में पार्टी है तो उनको आज ही बोलना तैयार हो जाओ. Then only they will take time and buy ये वो कर करके finally पूरा प्रोग्राम के 10 मिनट पहले पहुंच जाते हैं आपको. But in this case, such women are women all the time. For them, seeing Bhagavan is important more than this alankar. मौका हमेशा नहीं मिलेगा. It all shows that ego and our own selfishness is secondary. Having Bhagavan's darshana is primary. That's all we have to learn from such a lesson. So then, so क्या हुआ? विस्मृत च एकम युगलेश अथापराः कृत एकपत्र श्रवण एकनूपुराः न अंक्त्वा द्वितीयम. एक ही आंख को they have put the text, other one they have not. अब टाइम नहीं है, पहले कृष्ण को मिलना है. Then अश्नन्ते एकाः तदपास्य स उत्सवाः. Listening to that exciting sounds outside, someone was eating the wood. She left that eating. Abhi ajyamana. Someone was doing makeup. Akruta upamajjanaha. Someone was to go to for the bath. वो भी छोड़ कर आ गई. स्वपंत्य उत्थाय. Someone was sleeping. निशम्य निस्वरम. Excited to outside. The sound of celebration. जयकार. कुछ तो चल रहा है जम का. तो कोई सो रही थी, उठकर आ गई. प्रपायन्त्य अर्भम. Someone was feeding the child. अपोह्य मातरः. Left that child. बेवकूफ को उसको खिलाते रहते जिंदगी भर. अब भगवान आए, निकलो. You know, we useless fellows, truly useless. And somebody goes on telling in the lectures that घर गृहस्थी संभालना, पोते बच्चों को संभालना, ये तुम्हारा धर्म है. ये सुन सुनकर उसमें इतना फंस जाते हैं कि we miss the beautiful opportunities of that wonderful adhyatmic sadhanas, visiting temples, visiting Mahatmas, inviting them, celebrating all that bhakti. फंस ही जाते हैं. अब कभी कोई ये बात जब बोला जाता है, अब इसमें इतना फंस जाते हैं कि we neglect our responsibilities at home. That is why every time seeing the society lost in one thing, to bring it to balance, Bhagavan sends one or the other Mahatma to talk the other one. When that Mahatma talks the other one, everybody start doing that and it becomes over. Then the other Mahatma will come and say, nahi ye karo. So throughout that it goes on, and you and I as a wise people supposed to be, should strike the balance and always know what is priority. Is it not? Two things are there. Till the great Mahatmas, Gurus come to our house, then only our importance to the family. Once our life is slowly touched by them, हम उनको important देना चाहिए हमें. Second thing, as regards the age also. Till one particular age, these things are important. As we grow in age, everything is secondary, Bhagavan is primary. These type of common sense, if you don't have, we will do everything but not the thing called as spirituality. सबको बैलेंस करके आगे जाते रहना पड़ेगा. So for them, भगवान का दर्शन, excitement, and for you and I also, as a human being, should we not be excited to visit temples, do upasanas, pujas, silently doing our own inner sadhanas, visualize the भगवान? ये सब मिलता है तो जिंदगी है. जिंदगी is not only working, earning money, eating like a buffalo, and taking care of only family. That also part of the thing. Family and all of them are only to help us to protect from the distractions as well as exhaust the vasanas and the runa. That is not the whole thing. We have a lot of things for next life, and next life depends on our this life sadhanas only. That doesn't mean that you become an escapist of sadhana for the sake of, on the name of sadhana, you escape the responsibility. Like morning class visa escapist, Telugu में बोला था शायद. हाँ. To come to the classes is real escapism, because from where you are escaping the wretchedness of the mind and the Kaliyuga, and into what? The divinity only. Therefore, is a good escapism to come to classes. We discuss it for 20 minutes in the morning Telugu class. So you can see all this. They are teaching us a lesson in this way. Then prapayante arbham apohya matara. उन्होंने कहा हाउ कम वो अपने बच्चों को दूध दे रहे थे छोड़कर आ गए, जिंदगी भर गधे को दे ही जा रहे दूध, वो अभी भगवान आए हैं. We should sometimes. Otherwise, if this type of thing is not all told, we only become sentimental, emotional, and commotional, and get lost. हम गुरुओं को इतना गुस्सा आता है, ये बुद्धू लोग, इतना सुंदर मानव जीवन जिसमें दे हैव टू एंजॉय द एक्साइटमेंट्स ऑफ डिवोशंस एंड ऑल दर्शन, ये तो छोड़ ही रहे हैं, इसको मिस ही कर रहे हैं, मिसिंग देम एंड मेकिंग द मेस ऑफ द लाइफ. इज इट नॉट? ये तो भगवान कृष्ण आए जिंदगी में पहली बार तो आ गए. सो वी शुड अंडरस्टैंड इन दैट वे. दैट्स कॉल्ड सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य, अगेन एंड अगेन कमिंग माम एकम शरणम व्रज. दैट लेसन ऑफ गीता वी हैव टू लर्न फ्रॉम दीज टॉपिक्स. मोर देन दैट, इफ यू खींचोगे तो आपको इमोशन नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. क्या आएगा? कृष्ण इनका आते ही सब लोग ऐसे अपने स्वधर्म को छोड़कर उनके पास आते हैं. अरे इज कृष्ण, इज भगवान, इज एन अवतार, इज वंस इन ए युगा इट हैपेंस. If it had happened in their lifetime, should they not be excited to have his darshan? 100 साल पहले कृष्ण अवतार was not there. After some 50, 100 साल के बाद होगा नहीं वो, या 150 साल के बाद. In their period it is there. They should be that way. Then manamsi tasam aravindalochanaha. That aravindalochana, lotus-eyed Bhagavan, their minds pragalva leela hasita avalokanaihi. It is natural, leela yukta, smile as well as alokanam. Alokanam is look in the eyes of, he was just looting the minds of all of them. Jahara matta dhiradendra vikramaha, who was like the walking like a matta dhirada indra, the best of the elephant. So drusham dadat sri ramana atmanotsavam, he gave great celebration to the eyes of every one of them, giving celebration to the eyes and looting the minds of them. Give a chance to the Lord for this. With the eyes भगवान को निखारना, फिर मन भगवान को अर्पण कर देना. Then दृष्ट्वा मुहुः श्रुतम, दृष्ट्वा मुहुः श्रुतम, बार बार जिस भगवान के महिमाओं को सुना है, that भगवान in front of his own eyes, their own eyes, दृष्ट्वा अनुद्रुत चेतसः, their chittas were so excited, come to that Lord, tat prekshana utspita sudha ukshana labdhamanaha. When Bhagavan was grazing, that every one of them gazing, not looking at them, they were so excited, so happy. यार भगवान की दृष्टि है वो अपने अपने दृष्टि से ही सबको मोक्ष देने वाले हैं. आनंद मूर्तिम, he is embodiment of आनंद. He came, Lord Krishna's avatar is only, he said earlier avatars, बहुत मैं खुद ही दुखी हुआ, इसमें तो मैं आनंद में रहूंगा, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए. So आनंद मूर्ति उपगोह्य दृश्य आत्मलब्धम. So this fulfillment of the eyes is Lord Krishna. Through the eyes they took him into the mind. In the mind only they just embraced him. Rushyatvachaha. With that feeling only, their body have become so excited. Jahuhu anantam arindama adhim. Oh Shatrudamana Parikshita, they were all that adhi, the separation of the Lord or the desire to have darshan of the Lord, they enjoyed the fulfillment. And it is always true. The yogis, Divya Purushas, Avataras, their presence only so divine. And if we can be very closer to them, how divine it is. And if we are able to be seen by them, or be talked by them, or touched by them, blessed by them, it is of different world altogether. हमने तो अनुभव किया बाबा ये गुरुदेव जी के साथ. That aura of his presence was inexplicable in any word, so divine. His looks, if he gives a chance and allows us to touch his feet, that is धन्यता of the जन्म. फिर भी ज्ञान मोक्ष नहीं होता, इतना मूर्ख है हम. So much of prarabdha we brought what to do, but there is no replacement to that joy of being in the company of the great saints and sages. That's what the last sloka of Adhyatma Ramayanam also. That is what is the solution will be told in our next class for the KALIYUGA also. Again and again, be in the company of saints and sages. Ye to Bhagavan hai sakshat. Then prasada shikara arudaha. प्रासाद के शिखर पे बैठे हुए खड़े हुए प्रीति उत्फुल्ल मुखाम्बुजाः, their lotus like faces were fully blossomed with their love to Krishna. Abhyavarsan saumanasyahi pramadaha, all the women folk were showering, sprinkling the flowers on Balakeshava, Balram and Krishna Bhagavana. Then this is how all the women folk, because they know कि कृष्णा gave so much love to the gopikas and all, तो भगवान ही है, तो उनका हृदय भी उसके लिए तरस रहा था. Is it not? Sakshat Bhagavan has taken avatara. Now, if this news is known to us and really has taken avatara, are we not excited? If not, then we are useless fellow then. Like in Krishna avatara, not everyone got excited, many did not also. But these are all the signs of bhaktas who are praying for the Lord in their so many lives that we should have your physical darshanam. So Bhagavan ne de diya. So about them, this is our few slokas description. Bhagavan ke leelaye one by one now they start. Beautiful. First one, the Brahmanas, they play. Then Dadi Akshataihi, with Dahi and Akshata, Udapatraihi, holding the waters in Kalashas, Gandhaihi, with Chandana and the Pushpamalas, Upayinaihi, with lots of gifts, Tau Anarchuhu, both of them were worshipped. Pramuditaha, with most of the happiness, Tatra, by frequently in the path, Dijatayaha. So the Brahmanas, with all the puja samagri, different places. May when Balrama Krishna were coming, doing the Abhisheka, then Pushparchana, Mala, giving the Naivedyam, all that. Oh, Brahmanों का तो काम यही है. And हर दिन वो लोग करते थे same पूजाएं in the mandira to that Lord in the form of idol. Now the Bhagavan Sakshatkara, he has come Sakshat Rupena, then what more fulfillment for them in life? So you can imagine Krishna, Balrama going, then the Brahmanas in groups, families, with all the puja samagri coming, doing puja and go little ahead again. This thing, a little of it, we tasted when we had our Bhagavata Trisapta. We did the procession of Bhagavatam. During the beginning also, in between also, and maybe 3 हफ्ते का हम किए थे ना, तो with Bhagavata. Then whoever are the devotees were there in that marga, they all came with all these Mangala Dravyas, Mangala Haratis, puja, etc. It was a beautiful thing. Because Krishna Bhagavani hai Bhagavata to. So those devotees who knew, we took it. A group of 100 people taking Bhagavata on our head, we just went to, with all the tabla peti and all, with all the Shankar Dhwani, and we are going from the houses, people coming. Krishna Bhagavan ka hi rupa hai Bhagavata, those who know. So an idea of what excitement the all Brahmanas had, we can feel it. So this is how the Brahmana, now the stories start. Before that, Uchu Pauraha, all the Paurajanas were saying, Aho, Gopyaha, Tapa Kim Acharan Mahat. What Mahadavasya, the Gopikas of Vrindavan and Gokula have done, that Yahi Etau Anupashyanti, that they are every day having the darshan of Bhagavan Krishna, which is Naloka Mahotsava. For the human Loka, Mahotsava giving Balrama Krishna's darshana, every day they had. What great punyam these Gopikas, all of the Vrindavana and Gokula have done. The people were talking. True it is, every day भगवान का सुबह जाने का देखना, शाम को आने का देखना, they were having wonderful time with him. हर दिन भगवान का दर्शन, दिव्य दिव्य ब्यूटीफुल. So they were feeling that one. Their गोपिकाओं को याद कर रहे थे वो लोग. Then what? Now start the first lila. What happened? Rajakam Kanchidayantam. In the meantime, one Rajaka was coming, washerman. Rangakaram. And also he is the one who was the who used to color the clothes also, making them beautiful, etc. Then Gadagrajaha Društva. Gada is one of these 6 brothers of Krishna, elder brothers, children of Devaki Vasudeva, who were killed by Vasudeva anyway. Vasudeva Nachi. This comes up. He was Gada. So Gada jinke agraj hai. That is Krishna ki baat kare. Krishna is the youngest of all the 8 children. So this Krishna Bhagavan saw that Rajaka who was coming with all the clothes. He is official government servant. Ayatha Drishtva ayachata vasamsi. Krishna Bhagavan asked the clothes to be given. He dhautani ati uttamani cha, which were washed, colored, and beautiful clothes he was carrying. So he said very humbly, Dehi avayoho samuchitani anga vasamsi cha arhatoho. So desirable, correct, suitable clothes for both of us. Oh my dear Rajaka, please give. If you give, bhavishyanti param shreyaha. The extreme shreyas will come to you. Dhatuhute. If you give to us natram shreyaha, there is no doubt. But that fellow is government servant, even if he is class 4 employee. You know how they behave, state central government fellows. He was very arrogant. Many places we saw, not every place. So he was very arrogant. Sayachitah Bhagavata. He was asked by the Lord, and who is Bhagavan? Paripurnena Sarvataha. He himself is Paripurna. But he gave a chance by asking him to test him. But sa akshepam rushita praha. With all anger, using all the abusive words, he spoke to Krishna. And why the anger, arrogance came to him? Vrutyaha Ragnyaha. He was the servant of the Raja and therefore Sudurmadaha, full of ego. You know, any of these government big पोस्ट पे रहने वालों का अलग रुबाब होता है. स्पेशल डिपार्टमेंट्स कुछ तो हो ही जाते थे, पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट वाले, आईटी वाले, यू नो, कोई किसी के झुकते नहीं और अपने आप को महान मानते हैं. मेनी ऑफ देम. कोई कोई जगह उसकी जरूरत भी होती है, बट मेनी टाइम्स दैट्स मिसयूज्ड आल्सो. सो दिस फेलो doesn't want to recognize Bhagavan as Bhagavan. Sudurmadaha, because Ragneha Vrutyaha. See how he was sarcastically talking. First he says, Vanecharaha, Girivanecharaha, you are the people of staying in the Giri and Vana, Banjare ho tum to, Girijan, Banjara. He idrushaneva vasamsi nityam bharidatte. Are you wearing these type of clothes only everywhere? Udvrtaha. Udvrta means those who don't have the dignified behavior like the Nagara Paura. A rustic fellows of the village staying in jungle and all. Are these the good clothes you wear every day that you are asking? Rajadravyani Avipsata? You are asking the king's dresses or the all the items belonging to the Raja? How come? You are asking? Yata, Jal yahan se, Ashu, Bhag yahan se, Balishaha, your children, Maivam Prartyam Yadi, Jijivisha, Jine ki ichha hai, don't ask like that. Because if you really ask and annoy karoge, these any of the government people, Badhananti, they will tie you, Gnanti, they will beat you and kill you, Lumpanti, whatever you have, that also they will take away. Druptam, Raja Kulani, why? These Raja Sevakas, with whoever this way, ask or try to do smarter, they will even loot away whatever you have. Go away from here. Not only ask, don't ask me, anyone use you also, gusta ki mat karna. Is it not? They will catch you, they will tie you, they will beat you, they will take whatever you have also. Therefore, don't ask. भगवान को गुस्सा आया ये सुनकर. Very interesting. कि एवं किकथमानस्य, when he was talking with so much of arrogance, कुपितः देवकी सुतः, गुस्सा आ गया भगवान को. Then what did he do? रजकस्य शिरः कर अग्रेणा, एक कराटे वाला शॉट दे दिया. He has got kara in his hand, karagra his fingers and the nails. The nails were just invoked sharp devakan. एक घुसा दिया भगवान ने, घुसा भी नहीं. A hit of the karate type of the head of that Rajaka fell down only from the body, died. Rajaka se karagrena shiraha kayada patayut. सर को वो मुंडी से हो गया अलग कर ही दिया, धड़ से एकदम मार दिया. Wicket first. And how can Bhagavan be like that just because he did not return and all? He is a fellow who was starting in the Rama Avatara talking negative about Sita and Rama. अब भगवान उस समय तो मैं राम अवतार में था, कुछ नहीं बोलने का. अब इसका लेने का देना पड़ता है. Again, whenever we do wrong, any individual, any group of people, they have to pay for it. That is why seeing this Turkey and all, we should learn from such situations as an individual or the total, as a whole nation. Let us, by our initiative, should not trouble anyone for our own selfishness. These Turushkas, the Turkey people, they were very aggressive towards many countries, mainly India. They were the ones first attacked India before Mughals. Then Mughals, thereafter only all these Britishers, etc., looted our nation. Now वही लोग बार बार जन्म लेंगे तो भगवान ने अब उनका वो किया है. And especially how much they are against India, always supporting Pakistan, etc. In that international forum. Even then, see, the first one to respond is our country. Has sent four big those C-17 Yuddha Vimana with all the Samagri people to serve. Although many other nations also have sent, aggressive work is going on. More than 16,000-18,000 died. Thousands are there below. That scenes are so terrible to see. दुश्मन को भी नहीं होना चाहिए बाबा. दुश्मन तो है ही नहीं है. Even then, even if they consider us as dushmana, they should not have that flight. Dukkha. Balancing. I'm talking of the both the things. These all come from this. Whatever bad I do now, if not this life, next life, even after 20 lives, I'll get the punishment of it. Philosophically, I'm talking. At the reality level, grossly, we have to sympathize with them. We have to send all the helping material. We have to see to it that they don't become dukhi. But we also have to have the cause and effect relation. And from that, not we blame them, we learn for ourselves. Nobody in the world spared if they do wrong, individual or total. Why I could say this was, कि some buildings are standing erect, intact, without moving. Next to that, the buildings are collapsing. अरे वो नहीं गिर रहे हैं, ये क्यों गिर रहे हैं? फ्रॉम योर साइंस स्टैंड पॉइंट, और जो नीचे का वो जो प्लेटफॉर्म या बेस स्ट्रांग नहीं है तो वो गिर जाएगा क्योंकि इट इज इन टच विद द भूमि. भूमि का तो कंपन हुआ, ऑब्वियसली द अपर वन विल फॉल. ऑल दीज आर योर साइंटिफिक रीजनिंग्स. वी नेवर से नो टू दैट. इट इज राइट. बट लिटिल हायर आल्सो यू सी दोज बिल्डिंग्स आर सेफ, दिस बिल्डिंग कोलैप्स्ड. कुछ तो होना है सूक्ष्म रीजनिंग. इट इज समष्टि प्रारब्ध. मतलब प्रारब्ध दो इंडिविजुअल जिनका ऐसा जाना है इकट्ठा हो गए. Today I saw so much time. Cats brought out of small puppies and dogs brought out. Children brought out. When that small girl putting hand on her younger brother, she herself 7 years. वो 2 साल का है. ऊपर बड़ा सा पत्थर है. वो हाथ लगाकर बचा रही है अपने. Every one of them very painful all. But we have to rise above emotions, think intellectually, spiritually, emotionally also. We have to pray to the Narayana Ishvara that those who died, those who are wounded, those who are lost, those who are in the medical department serving them, the rescue operating team, all the international community who are helping them, every one of them be, oh Lord, please bless them, please protect them, please forgive them for their follies, whatever. Please, not even one person should have any dukkha further. Quickly they should come out of all the anguish and pain, get settled, and who died, let them accept that situation. Because they're in shock. All those who died. Suddenly, पता ही नहीं क्या हो गया. उनको पता ही नहीं कि देह छोड़ा है. Impossible. In that Hridaya Vidaraka Dukkha, they are all there. You know, so many things at the subtle plane. I'm just seeing it because we are in the contemporary world. Such happenings are lessons to us also. We have to learn something, we have to do something also. Thank God all the countries have come together to help them. Huge one it is. You cannot calculate it in small scale, bigger one. So idea is what? These are all come from this Brajak को भगवान ने ये गुस्सा देके फिनिश कर दिया. Lord is beyond all emotion. He knows किसको किस तरह का blessing करना. Now remember, in the Lord's kingdom there is only kindness. Superficially, even if it appears to be a punishment, at a subtle level, even that is also grace. Is it not? Papa Nishkruti. If in Bhagavan's mind or action, anything is there with dvesha to trouble the human beings, he is not Bhagavan at all. This is another thing we have to know. Even in killing Ravana Adi, Bhagavan blessed Monina, उनका शाप का वो freedom हो गया. Even killing in Hiranyakashipu Hiranyaksha, he blessed only. Bhagavan, whatever does is only for blessing. Hold on to that point. Then only you will develop the Ashraya Tattva in our heart. So Bhagavan ने इस रजक को फिनिश कर दिया. Then Rajakasya karagrena shirah kayadapadayat. Then tasya anujivinah sarve. All the followers who he had, Vasa kosha visujya, all the kapade ko chhodkar there ran away. Dudruvaha sarvata margam. Then Vasamsi jagre achyutah. Bhagavan collected the clothes. Vasitva atma priye vastre. Krishna, Sankarsana. First they have selected most dearest clothes to them. भाई तो सब उनका ही तो जागीर है, तो ही इज द किंग ऑफ द मथुरा. तो ही एंड बलरामा वोर देम. देन शेषाणी आदित्य गोपे में, ए बच्चे लोग तुम लोग भी सेलेक्ट करो, पहन लो. विष्णु भूमि कहानी से द अदर थिंग व्हिच आर नॉट सूटेबल और साइज छोड़ के गए. दैट आल्सो ए लेसन. जो चाहिए ले लो, दूसरों को दे दो, बाकी बाकी छोड़कर आगे बढ़ना. डोंट कैरी द लोड. So he moved ahead. Then there came one Vayakaha. Vayaka means the makeup man. And his story is so beautiful. And what a wonderful way Bhagavan blesses him after getting made up by him with all the various alankara. Lord always loves the alankar. Bhagavan Shiva is always Abhisheka Priya. And Lord Vishnu is always Alankara Priya. शिव जी को अभिषेक करते जाओ, बिकॉज गर्ल इज देयर इन हिज नेक. कृष्ण और विष्णु इज अलंकार प्रिय. दैट वे उनको इतने अलंकार देते जाते. सो दीज पोर्शंस टुमारो वी विल सी. वंडरफुल. सर्वं कृष्णार्पणम. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम. श्री भागवत शरणं मम. श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम. श्री सूत शरणं मम. श्री शुकदेव शरणं मम. श्री व्यास शरणं मम. श्री नारद शरणं मम. श्री कुमार शरणं मम. श्री ब्रह्मा शरणं मम. श्री विष्णु शरणं मम. श्री परब्रह्म शरणं मम. श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम. शरणं मम शरणं मम. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. कौमुकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं. यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं. स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्ति अयं रसः. अतः सद्भाग्याः मामा मुञ्चत करयुध. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ॐ यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकमध्यात्मदीपम् अतिथितीर्षतां तमोन्धं संसारिणां करुणया पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणम्. Friends, it's a blessing. It is chosen blessing also that we had made our sankalpas. Seeing someone who is enjoying the devotion, etc., that may we also get the choice to study the Purana Ityasa Upanishads. Those prayers and the deservability brought you and I to these classes where every day, even though being in Kaliyuga, attacked with all negativities inside and outside, we are trying our best to touch to the Lord through the study of Shastra. What we have to do is continue it. Every day we should pray to Bhagavan, oh Lord, please see to it that the Shastra Adhyanam continues. Never ever I should leave them. Along with that, that Adhyanam should become deeper, serious, sincere, where our intellects become matured enough to grasp what is said in them, the beauty of all the jnanam that is given. And the practice also we should be able to do by your grace, and maybe not miss the joy of that bhakti sharanagati, even that atmanubhuti. In that way, संकल्प भी करते रहना, प्रार्थना भी करते रहना, मौके का फायदा उठाते रहना, इस तरह हर दिन हम अपने गुजारते रहना. Other than that, all else is, one is routine, second delusionary, third is binding. It's all routine, not real at all, but taking as real and we go, it is bondage. What is the bondage? Not allowing us to reach to the reality. Reality is infinite, it is blissful, it is eternal. So eternal, blissful, infinite reality we are missing, and temporary and miserable thing we are holding on to. That is called bandhana. So that's how our minds, our intellects have to grow day by day. And in our prayers, in our sankalpas, this maturity should come. And none of us, especially those who are regular to the classes, should be without the joy of our sadhana. From now onwards, feel that. Do any sadhana which you are doing more beautifully, joyfully, feeling that it is blessing, it is feeling that the privilege, भगवान ने हमको चुन लिया. See, Krishna is moving Mathura. Malakara is there, Rangakara is there, even Rajaka also is there. But the Rajaka misbehaved and got the punishment. The Malakara and the other fellow makeup man, they have so respectfully, reverentially received Bhagavan, then they are blessed by him. Just now we chanted. In the same way, we must start now opening our intellect, understanding and doing sadhana. What we miss is understand करके भूल जाकर routinely जो कर रहे हैं वही करते आ रहे हैं. Therefore, that slow is our growth. So slowly we have to realize this mistake. Mistake matlab that shortcoming in us, rectify it. Let us not stop only at the information understanding level. Let us really enjoy doing that also. Then only we slowly grow. So may we all that way be blessed by Guru Tattva, entire Guru Parampara, Paramatma and Shruti Mata. Especially those who are regular to our classes. हे भगवान हम सबको और भी दिव्य दृष्टि दो और भी साधना में आगे ले जाना and make us take whatever you want from us, but see to it that we should really be in that joyful mood of really doing sadhana. So these are the things when you go on doing, in His Krupa gives those intuitive powers, then we just change our life's course and orientation from being lazy or extroverted or non-performer to be very dynamic, active performer of those sadhanas which take us to the divine. Karte rahe. Now in that course only, it's Guru Bhagavat Kripa, Bhagavat Adhyanam going on. In that 1000 years or whatever the number we have done till now, we have come up to the 12th skandha and the third chapter doing here Shukadev ji on the request of Parikshit ji telling all the Durgunas, Durlakshanas in Kaliyuga because of extreme Tamoguna. And we have to अपने आप को ये जानकर बचाते रहना हम. We have to protect ourselves from them. And as we said, I think 2 days back, 100% प्रोटेक्शन नहीं हुआ तो 2% भी हमने अपने आप को सही रास्ते में जाकर बचाया. The 2% बचाव itself is an achievement. Totally Kali we may not eliminate, but 5%, 10%, totally these Kruta Yugas mindset or sadhana we may not be able to do 100%, but 5%, 10%, we can do it now. तो we in this Kaliyuga have to aim at that only. जितना हो सके उतना करना. 10 मिनट करोगे करो, बट उसको 11 बनाओ. अंडरस्टैंड? इन दैट वे जितना हो सके उतना जरूर करना, नहीं करते हुए नहीं रहना. Imagine always that when we leave the body and take into that court, Bhagavan will see only this account. How much is the effort of this person, even though he is sent to Kaliyuga by me, in doing something related to Satyayuga और आध्यात्मिकता. उसके हिसाब से हमको मार्क्स दिए जाते हैं. You understand? Swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhaya. Every day we have to keep on. And every time as much as possible, always in that mood of intellectual thinking, what's happening at this moment in my mind? Am I remembering the God or not? Am I contemplating on the truth or not? Am I praying to the Lord or not? कुछ ना कुछ यही चीज होते ही रहना हमेशा. यही बचाएगा हमको. There is no other thing. So Bhagavan Shukadev ji was telling the Kaliyuga, Durgunas and all, then solution also for us will be told. Problems are explained so many, but we are so lucky that we are in Kaliyuga that to so many problems, solution is one. भगवान का नाम ले लो, नाम सब ठीक हो जाएगा. Clear? Now what we have seen yesterday, up to the 37th mantra also we have seen. Let us start from there only. पूरा पढ़ेंगे 37 to 52 तक. So these 16 mantra. Then let's see how much Bhagavan wants us to study. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuranam 12 skandha. Avasasthitirodascha यतश्चाध्यवसेयते सः श्रेयः परं ब्रह्म परमात्मेति शब्दते। अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः। श्रीशुक उवाच 37 पितॄन् भ्रातॄन् सुहृद्ज्ञातीन् हित्वा सौरतसौहृदाः ननन्दृस्यालसंवादाः दीनाः स्त्रैणाः कलौ नराः शूद्राः प्रतिग्रहीष्यन्ते तपोवेशोपजीविनः धर्मं न वक्ष्यन्ति अधर्मज्ञाः अधिरुह्य उत्तमासनं नित्यमुद्विग्नमनसः दुर्भिक्षकरकर्षिताः निरन्ने भूतले राजन् अनावृष्टिभयातुराः वासोन्नपानशयन व्यवायान् स्नानभूषणैः हीनाः पिशाचसन्दर्शाः भविष्यन्ति कलौ प्रजाः कलौ काकणिकेऽप्यर्थे विगृह्य त्यक्तसौहृदाः त्यक्ष्यन्ति च प्रियान् प्राणान् हनिष्यन्ते स्वगानवे न रक्षिष्यन्ति मनुजाः स्थविरौ पितरा ववे पुत्रान् सर्वार्थकुशलान् क्षुद्राः शिष्णोदरम्भराः कलौ न राजन् जगतां परं गुरुं त्रिलोकनाथानतपादपङ्कजं प्रायेण मर्त्या भगवन्तमच्युतम् अयक्ष्यन्ति पाषण्ड विभिन्नचेतसः यन्नामधेयं म्रियमाण आतुरः पतन् स्खलन् वा विवशो गृणन् पुमान् विमुक्तकर्मार्गळ उत्तमां गतिं प्राप्नोति यक्ष्यन्ति न तं कलौ जनाः पुंसां कलिकृतान् दोषान् द्रव्यदेश आत्मसम्भवान् सर्वान् हरति चित्तस्थः भगवान् पुरुषोत्तमः श्रुतः संकीर्तितोऽध्यातः पूजितश्चादृतो विवा नृणां धनोति भगवान् हृस्थो जन्मायुता शुभं यथा हेम्निस्थितो वह्निः दुर्वर्णं हन्ति धातुजः एवमात्मगतो विष्णुः योगिनामशुभाशयं विद्यातपः प्राणनिरोधमैत्रे तीर्थाभिषेकव्रतदानजप्यैः न अत्यन्तशुद्धिं लभते अन्तरात्मा यथा हृदिस्ते भगवत्यनन्ते तस्मात् सर्वात्मना राजन् हृदिस्थं कुरु केशवं म्रियमाणो हि अवहितः ततो यासि परां गतिं म्रियमाणैरभिध्येयः भगवान् हरिरीश्वरः आत्मभावं नयत्यङ्ग सर्वात्मा सर्वसम्भवः कलेर्दोषनिधे राजन् अस्ति ह्येको महान् गुणः कीर्तनादेव कृष्णस्य मुक्तसङ्गः परं व्रजेत् कृते यध्यायतो विष्णुं त्रेतायां यजतो मखैः द्वापरे परिचर्यायां कलौ तद्हरिकीर्तनात् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां 12 स्कन्धे तृतीयोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। सो परब्रह्म ज्ञानम तत्त्वमसि इत्यादि शरणागति भक्ति नवधा भक्ति इत्यादि. Also the individual values, social total values, and also the dharma nirvana. These are the 4 things. All the time we have to learn and practice ourselves and do the propagation of these things. Because especially in Kaliyuga, there is always hani and glani for them. Some of us have to take that as the job. And Lord loves those people. He takes care of those people's requirements. What are the 4 things? Tattva jignasa, aham brahmasmi, which is taught in the Upanishads ityadi. Then bhakti, prapatti, sharanagati, upasanas, which are taught by the bhakti granthas. Then the values of life, which is the main topic here in Kali Yuga. All the values are gone. Value. Then the 4th important is fulfilling our dharma and duty. Everyone, like in a tree, every part of the tree does its dharma, then the total tree stands. If any one of them, if the leaves stop taking the sunlight, or if the roots stop taking the waters and the salts, if the system of the tree if is stopping to work, total tree gets dried up. In the same way, we have to become little large-hearted. Know that we are part of the total. As much we are graced and blessed by the total for our survival, so much is our duty to have concern for the total. And be it whatever the place we are, we can do big way the service of the totality just by one thing called as sticking to our own dharma. Yaad rakhna. हम अपने अपने जगह पर रहकर जो धर्म का निर्वहन करते हैं वही पूरे समष्टि का सेवा। लेकिन ये बड़ी सी चेन में हर एक कड़ी अपना काम करता है तो चेन ठीक रहता है। यानी वन कड़ी कमजोर हो गया, टोटल चेन इज ब्रोकन। So that one kadi need not go anywhere. Wherever it is there, if it is notes its dharma and does it, enough. Like in any assemblage of parts, when you find out an instrument or anything, every part doing its dharma, the total thing works. In some of the machinery, big machineries, lakhs of parts are there in it, not even thousands. Big machines of big magnitude, which are nowadays being constructed by our variety of engineers of the world, जर्मन वाले जो भी बनाते हैं ना, इतने बड़े मशीनरी है, बहुत बड़ा, हजारों लाखों पार्ट्स उसमें होते हैं, लाखों में. You can see. So each part is doing its work. The total machinery is working. Everywhere. The electrical department karo, the rocket launching wala karo, even these refineries of the oils and the excavation of the petrol and purification. How many things are involved in them? Where is the water river? Where the dam made? Where the hydroelectric produced? Where it is sent to substations from there to our town? अब हर जगह पे इतने parts connected है. If all of them are working healthy, then only. Most modern is the technology of this cell phones or the laptops. उसमें hundreds of parts are there. ओपन करके देखना अपने पड़ोसी का, अपना रहने दो. You will be surprised to see the condenser, the capacity, capacitors, variety of things are there. How many? And each part has its own internal material again. All of them are doing their dharma, therefore that particular cell phone is working. In the same way, our own body, so many parts are doing their dharma, heart and lungs and kidney. इसलिए पूरा देह टिक रहा है. Our life's maturity is in understanding this, that I am responsible for the totality by being at my own place, by doing what dharma I have to do. That's it. If not, the whole collapsation happens. Totality will collapse. Collapsing means losing all the beauty of dignity of human life, of all dharma and adhyatmikata. We become animal rakshasa only to kill each other. भयंकर. कली में मंद बुद्धि होने के कारण, तमोगुण बढ़ने के कारण, people stop thinking these higher things. They only just think like animals, rakshasa. हमारा पेट भरा तो काफी, and for that every nonsense we are ready to do. Isn't it? Very terrible it is. Like in Ukraine and war, when the Russia attacked Ukraine, 1 year से कर रही हो, वो तो 100 times more than the destruction happened in Turkey. पूरा यूक्रेन का नामो निशान मिटा दिया. वो तो हम देखते आ रहे हैं, इसलिए it has become lighter to us. And then those buildings collapsed, bombed, people died, and उनके सोने गहने चुराना. What even happened to the people? Let them die, but we take the things. So many immaturities of human being. He lost sight. That's why we are saying all the time we have to listen. All the four Shastras. The Niti Shastras, the Dharma Shastras, the Bhakti Shastras, the Jnana Shastras. Without their study, we don't get information regarding, as a human, what is a dignified life. दूसरों के खबर पे काना परस्पर खाना, ऐसे लोएस्ट लेवल वी हैव बिकम. भयंकर. So Kaliyuga के दुर्गुण. So let us see what further are there. 37th we have, see 36 में क्या था? पतिम त्यक्ष्यन्ति निर्द्रव्यम भृत्या अपि अखिलोत्तमम. The boss is so good quality and all. He supported so far, but now he is not able to afford the full salary. थोड़ा कम करना पड़ा उनको. These subordinates leave him and go. Whether it is in the offices kaho, whether it is at home also. They are more interested in the money. They forget all the help done by those owners when we needed. They gave us the job and all. Means the loyalty नामा कोई चीज नहीं रहेगा. Earlier loyalty was there. So beautiful. Today the biggest thing is this one. Loyalty of parents, children, parent, wife, husband, boss, subordinate, सब सत्यानाश. Answerability, loyalty means loyal, that's it. Second thing is equally true is what? Ki Bhrutyam Vipannam. Bhrutya, the servant, Vipanna, who is in troubles. Patayaha, the bosses. Kaulam, even though that Bhrutya is of good quality and all, Tyakshanti, even the bosses also give them up. And to the extent that Gahacha Avayasvinaha means only when the cows yield milk, then they hold on. Once it's over, they give up. So leaving animals, if they are not helpful to us, is a worst crime according to the Dwapar Yuga's dharma. In Kali Yuga it is done. अरे माता पिता सब हो, हमको जो चाहिए वो लेकर उनको हम रोड पे छोड़ने वाले हैं. ऐसा जीवन कलयुग में. What we have to learn from it? What? When such occasions come, remember Bhagavatam. Tell that these are Kali Yuga Durgunas. Tell to yourself, see to it that the replacing of that let us do. Our life is this only. Not coming under the influence of Kali Yuga Durgunas and trying to reinstate the Satya Yuga Lakshanas. That's it. Then next one, Pitrun, fathers, Bhratrun, brothers, Suhrut, well-wishers, Jnatis, relatives, Hitva. Giving up all those relations, responsibilities, everything, Saurata Sahrudaha. Means Saurati, Surati. For the Kamadi Bhoga, the human minds are involved in that. Both men and women. Saurata Sauhrudaha. Then what do they do? Nanandru Syala Samvadaha. Nanandru Syala Samvada means they have so much liking or familiarity or closeness to the Nanandas and Syalas that they go that way, that side, and उन्हीं के सलाह लेते हैं, उन्हीं के साथ रहते हैं, and our the parents who gave the life and the brothers sisters with whom they lived, they totally forget. That's what I said. They becoming henpegs, JKG, and because there they get love from them and all. आजकल बहुत हो रहा है. Mainly the men folk forgetting the parents or brothers or sisters. They're only in the in-laws house taking care of all that. यहाँ तो लिखा है भागवत में स्पष्ट, which is not the order of the life, real order of the life. It is not said that don't take care of Nanandru, Syala and in-laws, but not at the cost of your own parents and brothers, sisters. Matlab all this put together is what? A systematically developed way of lifestyle will be totally broken, will be totally destroyed. People become licentious. The inner and outer life becomes indisciplined and chaotic, yielding to only the criminality, cruelty, miseries, etc. भूकंप की तरह जिंदगी. Is it not? Just 5 days back, whole that state, countries, both countries, so glorious, beautiful. Those two, Turkey and Syria, are famous for the people's beauty as well as the beauty of the nature there. आप देखो क्या कवाड़ा बन गया. That is a sign of pralayam and sign of Kali Yuga internally. प्रलय ऐसा ही होता है, जहाँ भूकंप भी हो गया, समुद्र से पानी में आ गया, घमासान बारिश भी हो गया, everything goes into the tsunamis. These type of भूकंप are only a झलक है, प्रलय ऐसा होता है. So you and I, much before that happens, discover the self and get liberated. Kali Yuga में भी as the times pass on, people slowly get degraded. But good people will always be there, but very few in number. So ये सारा luckily हमको information मिल रहा है, so that we can protect ourselves. Then Sudraha pratigrahishyanti tapovesha upajivinaha. See, taking the tapasvin's vesha, the Sudras also start taking bhiksha, etc. Sudras have to work hard physically, not take the tapovesha for the upajivanam, which is the work of Brahmanas only. That pura sa, all the varna nasha will happen. Then they justify and all that. The other thing is dharma vakshanti adharmagnaha adiruhya uttamasanam. taking up big podiums and pedestals, and the stage is the people who live utter adharma life, they talk dharma. These are all the Christianity, Islamists, who are the killers of goodness, like Hinduism and all. They are the ones we can refer here to, because of the money that is spent for them given. They talk all the cunning things of destroying the dharma only on the name of dharma. And so many other things you can include what are happening in Kaliyuga, where people seated on big pedestals, they talk adharma and they say it is dharma. I can't take one example. You can imagine. In every front, even spiritual front maybe, those are not thoroughly studied Shastra, they only compromisingly talk to the people so that they get respect from the world. है ना, निवृत्ति मार्ग या अध्यात्म मार्ग में प्रवृत्ति का बोलने वाले, ये इस तरह का एक धर्म व अधर्म. सो टू एवरी फ्रंट इन द पॉलिटिक्स ऑल्सो, लिव लाइफ ऑफ अधर्म बट प्रीच धर्म. You can see that Kaliyuga mein. In the budget sessions and all, they claim to be serving the country so much and vigorously they talk. But when you go to the actualities, उसमें बहुत कमी होता है. The like that every of the place wherever such things happen, we have to remember all of them. Adharmagnya dharmam vakshanti adiruhya uttama asanam. उत्तम आसन मतलब कोई लीडर बन गया, बड़ा नेता, या पीठाधिपति बन गए, मठाधिपति बन गए, ऊपर बिठाएंगे. एंड देन दे हैव नॉट स्टडीड शास्त्र thoroughly, they don't know what are the purusharthas, they don't know what is the final evolution of human beings and how they have to work out towards that. ये सब नहीं जानते, therefore they are called अधर्मज्ञ. And whatever little they know, that's what they think it as dharma and that's what they talk. This is what will happen in Kali Yuga. Then some more are told Nityam Udvigna Manasaha. Most important is this, all the time the mind is in the Udvega only. Tensions, worries, anxieties, excitements, restlessness, regrets, guilt, बहुत कम ही हैं जो जीवन में true शांति in the मन. That peace which is discovered because of living a dharmic life with devotion and jnanam. Nitya udvigna manasa, tensed up for every small thing, bigger thing. Udvega manas, leading to all physiological problems. And udvigna manas say any decisions taken, they are definitely wrong. Then the wrong decisions, wrong actions, how can they give the right result? उद्विग्न मनसा, सब लोग नहीं बट टू ग्रेट एक्सटेंट, और बढ़ता ही जाएगा वो. नित्यम उद्विग्न मनसा, दट उतावलापन, कुछ तो पाना है, कुछ करना है, भागते रहते हैं. हरे राम राम राम. Other extreme is sleeping like buffalo, irresponsible. Tamas or rajas. No sattva. Nityam udvigna manasa. It means what? Not having trust in Bhagavan and His grace, not having the upasanas, etc. are done, not living a life of discipline, doing duty. Therefore, udvigna manas. Same point. ज्ञान नहीं है तो मन उद्वेग होगा, भक्ति नहीं है तो मन उद्वेग, धर्म नहीं करोगे तो मन उद्वेग नहीं होगा, उद्वेग में होगा, वैल्यूज नहीं प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो मन उद्वेग में ही रहेगा. These are the four things. So nityam udvigna manasah durbiksha kara karshita. Durbiksha is famine, and kara is cost of living, including the taxes. Karshitaha, they are really shrinked or shrunken, whatever the language you say, because of durbiksha and kara. Means what? The incomes get reduced, expenses increase. Salaries become low, taxes become more. दुर्भिक्षा एंड कर, तनख्वाह नहीं बढ़ा रहे लेकिन खर्चे बढ़ रहे. Biggest problem in the whole world is facing this. India is worst because our rupee and dollar एक साल पहले 74 रुपीज था, now it is 84.86. We are at big loss as India. We can't live in America with Indian rupees. हमारा ऐसा है, हमारे से छोटे हैं ये पाकिस्तान वाले, श्रीलंका वाले, नेपाल. Indian 100 rupees, एक 125, 140 and another is 136 और कुछ ऐसे है. You all know it more than me. Durbhiksha is famine. Kara is taxes. You have to add all the things related to that. टैक्सों का भार भी बढ़ेगा, कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग भी बढ़ेगा, इनकम भी कम होगा. बट टू ऑल ऑफ देम देयर आर सॉल्यूशंस. लिव इन मिनिमम. Take Lord's name. The best thing is what? Do some or the other upasanas related to Mahalakshmi Mata. She will see to it that we get what we need to survive. कुछ ना कुछ देवताओं का हमें सपोर्ट लेना है. शांति चाहे तो भगवान शिव को पकड़ो, धर्म चाहे तो राम जी को पकड़ो, डायनामिज्म ऑफ द जीवन चाहिए तो भगवान कृष्ण को पकड़ो, ज्ञान चाहिए तो माता सरस्वती को पकड़ो, धन चाहिए तो माता लक्ष्मी को पकड़ो, सेवा हो चाहे तो हनुमान जी को पकड़ो. ये तीन तो कर सकते हैं. फॉर द मनी होल्ड ऑन टू लक्ष्मी माता, फॉर द नॉलेज होल्ड ऑन टू सरस्वती माता, फॉर बीइंग डायनामिक होल्ड ऑन टू कृष्ण भगवान. भगवान की कृपा से फिर हम तर सकते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट द होल टॉपिक विल कंक्लूड विथ. सुपर इट विल बी. After showing all this bad picture of Kali, Shukadev ji consoles by saying, yet we have a solution. Don't lose your heart. Still we can come out of it. So, nityam udvigna manasaha durvikshakara karshitaha. Then, niranne bhutale. Bhumata also stops giving anna because she sees who are the people. बहुत धार्मिक है, सत्य वाले हैं, सत्वगुणी, उनके लिए भूमाता फूड वगैरह देगी. इफ सच टाइप ऑफ राक्षसास आर देयर, शी विल टेक ऑल द एसेंसेस इनसाइड डीप हर. शी विल नॉट अलाउ एनी क्रॉप्स टू ग्रो एटसेट्रा. देयरफॉर निरन्ने भूतले राजन अनावृष्टि भय आतुरा. अनावृष्टि होएगी, नो रेन्स, भय, एवरी मोमेंट द फियर ऑफ सर्वाइवल, आतुरा, देयरफॉर दे आर रेस्टलेस एटसेट्रा. We have seen last 2-3 years Ativrushti. Entire world, every country got affected by extreme rains. As per some predictions, they say from this April up to next 3, 4, 5 years or even more, there will be less rains and no water, very less water. That is another extreme. And nobody is spared from this. And जिन जीवों का ऐसा प्रारब्ध है, they are born in this place at this time of Kali. One of them are we. So we not only find solutions for ourselves, can start giving solutions to others. Our only solution is what? Again, reinstate dharma, bhakti, jnana in its true sense. And nastikata, adharma, jnanam, slowly we have to reduce. So, niranye bhutale, there is no anna in the bhutra. Rajan, hey Raja, anavrushti bhaya atura. Anavrushti hoegi, no rains, bhaya, never fear for everything. Atura, restless. Oh, then dekho, vasa, clothes, anna, food, pana, drinks, shayana, place to sleep, vyavaya, the sukha adi, snana, bhata, bhushana, alankara, hinaha. Without all these things, which are traditionally, culturally, human being said to have all that in a good manner. Without all of them, pishacha sandarshaha bhavishyanti kalau prajaha. In Kaliyuga, people will look like pishacha. The beauty and dignity of human expression is gone. स्पष्ट रूप से लिखा है, पिशाच संदर्शाः भविष्यन्ति खलो प्रजा. So many things are given here, the combination of them. कहीं वास नहीं है, क्लोथ, कहीं अन्न नहीं है, कहीं दोनों नहीं है, कहीं पान नहीं है. The deficiency of all of them make them look like pishach only. Means self-created many of them. वास नहीं होना, कपड़े, अन्न properly नहीं खाना even though it's available, पाना taking the negative drinks only, shayana they don't sleep nights, They won't like a ullu, go on watching TV and all. We have to interpret all of that. I am not taking each sloka to elaborate in that way. Few slokas in the beginning I did consciously, remaining I left for your homework. I am leaving it for your homework. Shayana hinaha. Shayana hinaha. They don't sleep, overnight. काम करते रहते हैं बेचारे. All the Indians who are working for all these, whatever you call, I don't remember the exact word, for the foreign companies, रात भर उनको जागना होता है. And daytime they can't get sufficient sleep. BPO वगैरह करते हैं. I don't know all of that. What is BPOs? I don't know definition. I know bank probationary officer. So that is what you have to understand. And out of tensions, anxieties, आता ही नहीं नींद. People are dying, lack of food, lack of sleep, etc. So वासा नहीं है, अन्न नहीं है, पान, शयन, विवाय. Vivaha is the samsarika sukha bhoga. Hina means excesses and lack of the strengths, all you can include. Then the next one is what? Snana, ye to paka hai hi. चलो गो एंड टेक बात नहीं 10 दिन नहीं हुए अभी क्या लूं मैं भूषण ही नो ऑर्नामेंटेशन ही ना विदाउट ऑल दिस पिशाच संदर्शा भविष्यन्ति कलौ प्रजा पिशाच के समय भयंकर देखिए Okay, now the worst of this all is this shloka. The next one. What is that? Kalau in Kaliyuga, Kakanike api arthe. Kakani means kaudi, puti kaudi, as you call it in Hindi. एक कौड़ी के वास्ते पुटी कौड़ी बोलते हैं चौवन्नी के वास्ते चारणा के वास्ते काकनी मीन्स वेरी नेग्लिजिबल मनी or any object. Kalau, Kaliyuga में काकनी क्या अप्यर्थे for the sake of kakani, vigruhya, getting separated from each other, tyakta sahurdaha, all the good suhrudatva or friendship or love or bond which they had so far, sab chodkar, tyakshanti cha priyan. Most beloved ones, they give up. Even pranana, they are ready to die themselves. So, hanishyanti, even they kill, swakanapi, their own people. 3 बीघा जमीन के लिए मर्डर्स 1 गज भूमि के लिए मर्डर 20 रुपए 50 रुपए के लिए मरना मारना काकणी के अर्थ है काकणी के अभी अर्थ है काकणी के भी अर्थ है गिविंग अप ऑल फ्रेंड्स रिलेशंस बंधुत्व एंड किलिंग देम गेटिंग किल्ड हार्मिंग देम फाइलिंग केसेस ये तो सबसे खराब वाला है आप अपने जीवन में मत करना The other day when somebody told, I told this only. At this age, seek peace of mind. और पैसे मांग रहे तो दे दो ऋण चुकता हो गया But they don't listen it. Because throughout life when they are holding money in the mind, suddenly when you ask Babaji will tell only this. तुमको मन शांति चाहिए पैसे चाहिए दोनों नहीं मिल सकते शांति चाहिए तो पैसे छोड़ो पैसे चाहिए तो शांति छोड़ो They won't choose Shanti, they want money only. They say, Swami, महीने भी चाहिए शांति नहीं होगा वो. You have come to a Swami, not the other person. You heard Shastras, not them. And what is your age, sir? 84. Very powerful. Brothers fighting for some money amount, etc. Some land, some house, some ancestral property. Sisters and brothers and all. How many cases? Hundreds, thousands of them. कलौ काकणिकेप्यर्थे त्यक्त सौहृदाः विगृह्य त्यक्त सौहृदाः त्यक्षन्ति च पितान् प्रियान् प्राणान् हनिष्यन्ति सुखानपि the next one is what न रक्षिष्यन्ति मनुजाः स्थविरौ पितरौ the parents are becoming oldies the children don't take care of them छोड़ दिया उनको बस reverse also same converse what is it putran sarvartha kushalan Children who are very highly qualified, Kshudraha, the Kshudra, the parents, Shishnodaram Bharaha, Shishna Udara को लिए वो अपने अच्छे अच्छे बच्चों को भी छोड़ देते. These are all the Western cultures which have permeated in India. I don't want to detailedly tell them, only I'm giving hint. Getting infatuated by that man, these women, leaving their own children to the roads and go. See that funny things. All that which happens in that. My first husband's daughter, second husband's daughter, third husband's son. And he also is my second wife's son, the first wife's daughter, and hum dono ke bache. All this is meant here, which I need not say. Shishnodara para means that. So, putran sarvartha kushalan kshudraha shishnor dharambaraha na rakshishyanti. Here, rakshishyanti is to now take it in elaborate form. Not only not taking care of their needs. So, here, rakshana always is only by giving values, only by giving them the devotions, positive things. Giving, feeding to the mana buddhi is called as rakshana. Not only giving money and security is grossest. वो भी नहीं करेंगे, वो करें तो ये बाकी चीजें नहीं करेंगे. न राक्षिष्यन्ते. It's a big topic it is. I am just not sharing with you even 2% of what is meant there and what is happening in Kaliyuga. Exactly. कुछ नहीं हो रहा है तो आगे होएगा. Do you want to see all that nonsense also? मेरे को तो नहीं देखना. भगवान, I want to have only your darshanam. I want to marry Jenny Baba. First of all. Thereafter, if you want to use me for your work, kar lo. Okay, having done all that, now in the last sloka, Bhagavan Shukadev tells, in spite of all that, the solution for all these problems is devotion to God. The worst of it, what? The people don't know this solution and apply it. So from here onwards, Shukadev slowly touches the solution for all these nonsense of Kali. So, Kalau Narajan Jagatam Param Gurum. Hey, Raja is Kaliyuga में Jagatam Param Gurum, the Lord of the world, Trilokanatha, Anatapada Pankajam, the Lord whose feet are touched by all the Trilokanathas. Kalau in Kaliyuga, Prayana generally Martyaha, human beings, Bhagavantam, to that Lord Achyutam, who never falls from his power and promises, Nayakshanti, they don't worship. Why Pakhanda Vivinna Chetasaha? Pashanda Vivinna Chetasaha. All these Pashandis of all other religions come and destroy our faith in our own devatas, and we don't worship our own Rama and Krishna. हमारे चित्त पाषंडों के भाषण के कारण खराब हो गया. Those type of history books we studied, those type of nonsenses we heard, which destroy our faith in Narayana, therefore we don't have the worship to him. This is an important shloka. Very biggest damage done by these other religions to the whole world, especially Hinduism, is they have destroyed faith. And inside also the Pakhandi, those who are so corrupt in their mind, they want only the bhoga outside. Therefore, they're busy in that. They don't worship God, even if they do, not with devotion, but only for the sake of those things. पाखंडों के कारण चित्त का भेदन होने के कारण in Kali they don't worship Narayana. Again, I am telling the same thing. In the education system, Narayana and Narayana Bhakti is not there. In the constitution, it is not there. In any of the thousands and thousands of offices are there, governmental, non-governmental. Where is Bhagwan's worship is happening with that fervor? जहां जहां हो रहा है जरूर कुछ कुछ वहां थोड़ा कुछ शांति है. आगे आगे जाकर पता नहीं उसके लिए टाइम देंगे कि नहीं. So from here the next 5-6 shlokas talk about the only solution is Keshava Kirtanam. In that Keshava Kirtanam, all we have to add. We will tell that tomorrow. आप भी भगवान का नाम लेवे, रूप का ध्यान करें, उनका कथाओं को पढ़े, उनकी कृपा करुणा को जाने, उनके भक्त बने, उनकी उपासनाएं करते रहे, उनका ध्यान करें, प्रार्थना उनसे करें. He will set right everything. And people do all prarthana. As a result of that only, Bhagavan comes in the form of Kalki and sets right everything. So let us see that portion tomorrow. With that, our this third chapter will be over. Then the 4 types of pralaya and all of them will be spoken in the next 5th chapter. The essence of entire Brahma Jnanam only in 13 shlokas Shukadev gives to Parikshit. Very important. In the next one, 6th or 7th, see. In the 6th chapter only, 8th shloka, Shukadev goes away. 8th shloka, Parikshit leaves the body. Means he emerges in Paramatma. With this, Shuka Parikshit Samvada gets over. In the remaining 7 chapters, it is Suta Shaunaka Samvada. Just like Krishna Uddhava Samvada ended with the Bhagavan Krishna going to Vaikuntha, Uddhavji going to Badrinath. तो शुक परीक्षित का जो हम 1000 दिन से पढ़ रहे हैं, it will be over in the 6th chapter. So wish and pray our Manabuddhi get blossomed with the study of this Bhagavata. At least to some extent we become Bhakta and Jignasu and Dharmika and Sevaka of the Jagat along with all the divine positive virtues and values. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha Om Bhur Bhosvasavaranyam Bhargo Devas Divyo Namachodhyat प्राणाय पानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्मवेद ब्रह्माग्नौ ब्रह्मणाहुतं ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यं ब्रह्मकर्मसमाधिनान्नं चतुर्विधं स्वादुरशैः षड्भि समन्वितं भक्षवसमायुक्तनैवेद्यं प्रतिगृह्यतां शालिनं पायसादिमोदकान्तनां च नैवेद्यं सङ्गृहाणेश नित्यतृप्तमस्ते कृष्णचन्द्राय नमः नैवेद्यमद्यपन्ति हस्तपादप्रक्षालनाचमनं ताम्बूलनीराजनान् दर्शयामि ॐ नीलमेघश्यामकृष्ण नित्यजगन्मोहन कृष्ण बालगोपाल कृष्ण भव्यमंगलम वेणुगानलोल कृष्ण वेदांत वेद्य कृष्ण नवनीत चोर कृष्ण नित्यमंगलम भक्तजनाधार कृष्ण परमदयावार्ति कृष्ण मुक्तिसंधाय गीतामृतात् परमयोगीश पार्षाध्रुव कृष्ण मंगलम रामा सर्वमंगलम नगत्र सूर्यवतारकम हेमावती मंगलम नमः ब्रह्मलोकादाशिते मे गुरुवाक्य ओम श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय श्रीमन्नारायण भगवान की जय श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की जय बोल श्री वेद व्यास शुकदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय बोलो भाई सब संदन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंदा। हे परमात्मा हम सबको कली के दोषों से मुक्त करें, हमारे हृदय स्वच्छ बने और उसमें आपका ये चित्र निरंतर रहे जिनका हम उपासनाएं करते रहे। थैंक यू। Thanks friends. This is what Kaliyuga Lakshanas we are studying what to do. Become serious of this topic and learn to do what we have to do. Om. Thank you friends. Whoever are there. Now our next text.